Hey guys, Steve here. Hey, I'm out here in what's called, I think this is Chuck, or Chucky, this trail section. It's really kind of hard to see, I know, going through here, but basically I'm gonna drop down behind me here, make my way down here along this kind of ridge. Then you kind of weave back up, and then there's some up and down, up and up and down. There's some crazy off-camber stuff down there. And then we kind of drop down. It's a fun little section. It's probably only a couple minutes long, but the main purpose of this is I want you guys to kind of listen for the shifting on this AXS system I have here, which I will show you guys. I've got a wireless shifter here, which is pretty sweet, super simple, up, down, done. Makes zero noise in my expectation and in my experience, but I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the noise this thing makes. So I mean, here it is. It's a beautiful thing, no wires. I took the cable out, no cables. Got a little dirty on the way over, but anyway, we're gonna take this little ride here, and then I'll take you back to the garage in a little bit, and we'll kind of put it up on the stand, and I'll kind of go through it and show you why I think that possibly the GX AXS system might be a better deal for most of you out there that already own a bike than SRAM's brand new transmission system. Sorry, I got my hand on that one, so I can't do air quotes quite well. Transmission system that they put out, which looks absolutely phenomenal, fabulous. Everything I've heard about it, it is amazing. But if you already own a bike and you have everything else, if you have your GX cassette and your front gear and your chain, then really all you need to replace is the derailleur. So we're gonna take a look at that, but I want you to hear it. I'm gonna do some kind of footage of it, kind of trying to catch it in motion. It's really hard because it's such, obviously our gears are so close together. It's really kind of hard to see it when I'm riding, but I'm gonna do my best to capture that for you guys, and then we're gonna throw it up on the stand and kind of walk you through it real quick. Let me know what you think. If you have this system already, great. Hit me up in the comments. What's your experience been? It seems like my experience is a little bit different. I don't hear it hardly ever shifting, and I've never had a problem with like back slap or anything like that with this clutch. It's been phenomenal, my experience. But that's why I'm here. See you guys in a second. Let's go. All right, we're gonna head down here. It's kind of a chunky little section. It's a lot of fun. It's very wet. It's been pouring for like a couple days, just kind of giving you an idea what the terrain's like that we're running on. And I'm going to stop in a couple sections here and set up another camera for you guys to kind of get an idea. But just listen. I know I'm up at the top here. There's a little bit of road noise, but once we get down lower, you won't hear that. Hopefully you can hear. There's a lot. The reason I chose this section is there's a lot of shifting. So we'll see how this goes. We don't kill ourselves. All this slimy, wet, slick clay we have here today. Fun, fun, fun. A little shifting here. We're shifting down now. You can hear it. I don't hear anything. Make our way through. Shift up a little bit. We did make a little noise there. Whoop. Nice and slick through here. Let's get over here. We're balancing. We got it. Coming through here. And I don't know if you can hear me shifting or not. I'm trying to, obviously I don't normally shift this much in these sections, but there's a lot of techie features here. So I thought it'd be a good section to highlight this. I mean, when I'm shifting up here, I'm under power because I'm going real slow. I need to get up the next gear, so it's going to be noisy. This is it. And then shifting down is absolutely silent. I mean, I've never had any noise that I've ever noticed on the downshift on this thing. We are slick back here, man. Rootage. Just dropped 2 gears. I will note I usually shift in doubles. I have this set up as a single shift, but I shift usually 2-3 gears at a time, just depending on what I feel I need for where I'm at. Super slick. Didn't make that one. Big root, grassy root, greasy, blah, blah, blah. This big greasy root got me. But so far, man, absolutely silent. All right, let's take a look up here. All right, test section number 2. Whoa, so slimy. Quiet as a mouse. Shifting up, shifting down here. Turning. Shifting back up. Shifting down. Okay, so a little brake section here. I will mention, yeah, you do get a little tiny click sometimes when you're upshifting, like trying to get into a harder gear. It's pretty much dead silent. You never hear anything out of it when you're shifting down, or if you're descending and you're just, you know, trying to grab some gears, it's silent. But I will say, regardless of if it does click or not, the shifts are good. Mechanically, it's solid, phenomenal, amazing. And usually, you know, like a first run at something, you expect a bunch of, you know, you kind of just know you're a bit of a lab rat, you know. But what SRAM put together here for a first offering for a wireless shifter, for this thing here, is just been absolutely phenomenal. The thing works beautiful. Battery life is excellent. I finally ordered a second battery only because a buddy of mine, we were going out for a ride and we got out in the parking lot and his battery was dead. And he had a problem with his charger. That was like a freak thing. I've never had a problem with it. I think I've only charged this battery 5 times. I got a second battery. Keep it in my bag. Not in the air. But, I mean, the thing's great. So, like I said, let's head back to the garage and take a look at the thing in action. Up close. Hey, so we made it back to the house. Got cleaned up, got the bike cleaned up, and just gonna do a really quick walkthrough here on the SRAM GX AXS system. As you guys know, we've been talking about this transmission they have now out from SRAM, and it looks amazing. But I just kind of wanted to present this idea to you guys for I think what would be most people's case, where the simple GX swap out from the GX to, or NX even, to the GX AXS. If you're looking for wireless shifting, This is, to me, just a way better, simpler setup. You don't have to change out your cassette, your chain, or anything actually, except you simply just swap out your cassette. So I'm going to show you the derailleur here, which is kind of get an idea of what this looks like. And battery is right in here. And basically, I mean, it's pretty much the same in terms of durability. I mean, you'll see right here, I mean, this thing has taken a couple hits, and I've never had to make any adjustments to it. It pretty much runs flawlessly. And you know, just kind of pull that out of there. And then on the front end here, we go up to the front, we just have this little shifter, which is super simple. We click, and then we're cruising. Once we get going here, we'll get going, and you'll hear it and see it. Watch. That's it. I'm going to set you guys down here real quick and just run through some gears really quickly. You guys can kind of get an idea of what's going on there. There you go. One last thing I'm going to shift through doing. I normally shift doubles. You can actually set it up in the app to have one click, move one gear, 2 gears, or 3 gears. And I just like it having the single. I can choose it. Most of the time I'm double clicking, but it's so easy to click it and just go. It's not a big deal. And it gives me the option, just in case I like over or under click and underestimate what I'm going to need. It's just a one click down or up, so it doesn't lock me into any sequence of clicks or speeds here. So just gonna do this really fast here for you guys. So we're dropping down in gearing. Normally I'll just drop double, and then up. I mean, this thing really runs pretty flawlessly. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. Any comments? If anybody else has this system and they've had any issues with it, I'd love to hear about it. Just kind of thought I'd throw in my thoughts there on this thing. And basically, you know, if you're out there and for any reason you want or need it, and just kind of, I should have mentioned this way at the beginning, but the reason I even got into and looked at this system was I was down in Santos, down in Florida, about September of last year, and it had been pouring rain for about 2 days, and I knew I wasn't going to be down there for a while. I wanted to get a ride in. I rented a bike, and I slipped on a wood feature, and I went down on the wooden berm, and my thumb got jammed in between the boards and broke it, and jacked up everything inside of this joint. So right now, I can't bend this anymore. I can bend it here, just can't bend that. So for a while, a couple of months, it was really painful to try and put pressure on it. And so now I can put a lot of pressure on it. It's pretty solid, but I just don't have that mobility. And so I was really frustrated trying to ride, and I thought, well, why don't I try this system out? It works perfectly, and the click on this thing is so soft. It's going to be really kind of hard to tell here, but like, it's just such a soft click. And it's a really short movement, which just made it a lot easier for me. So anyway, there you kind of go. That's kind of the whole thing behind this was simplicity for me and the ease of use. It definitely is a lot easier for me to click it. So that's it. Thanks guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Love to hear from you guys. Also, if you got any other products you want to hear about or have me review, please hit it up in the comments there. You guys have a great week. I hope to see you guys out on a trail. And don't forget, Thursday nights down at Sanley, if you're in the Raleigh area, why not join us for the race night and Thirsty Thursdays. Every Thursday at 6 o'clock down at Sanley Park. We do some mini enduro races. Love to see you guys join us out there. You guys have a great week. I'll see you soon.